4 billion people. That is not a typo. Soccer has an estimated 3.5 to 4 billion fans worldwide, nearly half the entire human population. The 2022 World Cup engaged nearly 5 billion people worldwide, with around 1.5 billion watching the Argentina versus France final alone. The real question is, why does one sport dominate the entire planet while every other sport fights for scraps? You do not even need proper soccer shoes. Many people around the world play in sandals or barefoot, especially on sand. You need a ball, you need something to use as a goal, 2 rocks, 2 bags, 2 shoes, and you need some open space. In many parts of the world, kids play with makeshift balls made from whatever they can find, rolled up socks, plastic bottles taped together. Compare that to American football. You need helmets, pads, a very specific field, and 11 players on each side just to get started. Soccer asks for nothing, and that is exactly why it spread to every single corner of the planet. You can be short, you can be slim, you can be any shape. If you have skill, vision, and determination, you belong on that pitch. Lionel Messi was told as a teenager that he was too small to ever make it professionally. He went on to win 8 Ballon d'Or awards. The sport does not care about your size. It cares about what you can do with the ball. The core rules are easy enough to explain to anyone. Move the ball with your feet, never touch it with your hands, unless you are the goalkeeper. Unlike basketball, where points vary depending on where they are scored, a goal in soccer is always worth exactly 1 point. Barcelona versus Real Madrid, Celtic versus Rangers, Boca Juniors versus River Plate. These rivalries have histories over a century old. These are not just games. They stop cities, divide families, and carry the weight of entire nations on every single pass. No other sport on the planet produces this level of consistent, sustained, multi-generational passion, and it happens every single week somewhere in the world. There is essentially no off-season in soccer, with international clubs playing in multiple leagues, international friendlies throughout the year, and annual international tournaments leading up to the World Cup. While American sports fans wait months for their season to restart, soccer fans have never had to wait. Names like Pelé, Diego Maradona, Lionel Messi, and Cristiano Ronaldo transcend borders and languages. These players are global icons, not just athletes. In most countries, if you say the name Messi, you do not need to explain who he is or what sport he plays. He is simply Messi. When a sport produces icons that transcend the game itself, that is when you know you are dealing with something genuinely different. Soccer is the world's most popular sport, not because of one reason, but because of 6 reasons that all reinforce each other. The world did not choose soccer by accident. The world chose soccer because soccer chose everyone. If you want every story, every match, and every moment of the 2026 World Cup explained this clearly, subscribe to The Football Brief.